Okay folks, today I'm going to address something that I see a lot in a lot of different groups about disassembling action figures. I work pretty much exclusively with modern Star Wars figures. This is by no means the only way to do it or even the best way to do it. This is the way I do it, and it works pretty well for me. This is just a little rig I made up, really simple. I showed pictures of it a couple of months ago and made a little bit of improvements to it. Basically it's just cardboard wrapped in tin foil. Got a little frame made out of wire coat hanger, a little block of wood, a couple of screws in the bottom for leveling it, basically held together with masking tape. The whole purpose of this is my hair dryer. My hair dryer will fit right into the top of it, and it creates a little mini oven of sorts. The figures I'm going to pop today, I have a Clone Trooper Commander and a Shadow Biker Scout. I've already removed anything that would pop off without any problems. Heads, hands. Set them to the side. Now, all I have to do at this point, open up my little oven rig, set a couple of figures inside of it, turn it on low, and sit back. Now, be sure to use the low setting unless you're going to be right on top of it monitoring it. You can melt an action figure with the high setting. Hopefully that won't happen to any of you guys. But anyway, it doesn't take you very long at all. I know a lot of people talk about the boil and pop method, boil water, put them in for 5 minutes. I don't like that method. Pretty much in the time it would take me to go to my kitchen and get out the stuff I would need, I can already start popping the figure. Put them back in there. Let them sit for a little bit. I've got a couple of vents in the front and the back where hot air can escape. But it keeps a pretty good temperature in there. I mean, it ranges about 150 degrees, which is about 60 degrees less than boiling water. Alright, they're really starting to soften up now. More pieces popping off. Just really easy. And this guy's about got to the point where at this point I'm going to have to split the chassis, or the torso. Feet just pop right off. And this guy's been sitting in there for a few minutes. I mean, and it just, they come right apart. I can turn that off because I don't need it anymore. And the same with this guy. He's pretty much disassembled down to where I'm going to have to crack his chassis to get him any further. Crack his torso, excuse me, to get him any further. And I mean, there you have it. And the time that it took to just get a pot of water and fill it up, I've got 2 figures broken down to where all they need is the torso cracked. And then the same thing, when I go to crack the torso, I'll put it back in here just to soften it up a little bit. Take my X-Acto, go into the seam. I'll usually start at the top of the head, open up the seam, then I'll take little precision flathead screwdrivers, go in there, start working the seam, opening them up. Same thing with the bottom. Start in here, work your way out. It'll be the same thing with the Biker Scout. Find the seam in here, get it started, open it up, get it started, open it up, work your way around from side to side. I'll make another video on that when I go to crack these guys' torsos. But for now, like I said, I'm not saying it's the best way to do it. I'm not saying it's the only way to do it. I'm saying that it works very well for me. And I got $10 invested in this and scrap wood and junk you can find around the house. $2 worth of stuff here. And I mean, I can keep this right here on my workbench and pop figures till my heart's content and never have to even leave, never have to go boil water or anything. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it helped some of you out. Thanks. May the force be with you.